Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. My name's Anthony. We headed down to Senoia this past Friday, November the 11th, for the Peach State Classic, running in the 602 sportsman race. Unfortunately, a lot of the audio that I had taken did not turn out the way that I wanted it to, so I'm going to actually have to do it this way after the fact. As many of y'all know, that it started raining really bad Thursday night into Friday, and most of the day Friday. So I'd called and talked to a gentleman that helps me out a lot, Cody Haskins with KRC Power Steering, and we kind of went over a few things of what maybe to expect, and I bounced some ideas off of him of what I thought maybe of doing to see what his opinion was on it, and we both agreed that it was all pretty much a good idea. And we got down to Senoia, walked up, took a look at the track, and it was super wet, super muddy from all the rain, and they had a helicopter out there trying to dry off the track, and they had the Packer cars out there. But I knew that a little past my baseline was not going to be where I needed to be. And I went back down to the truck and started trying to work on the car to get it to where I thought would be right. And my shot guy, Dale Thurman, called me with Integra Racing Shocks by Diamond. He called and we discussed a few things and what to expect and maybe some other ideas that would be a little bit better on the car. And it all worked. It hit right off the bat. We went out for hot lap qualifying. Unfortunately, we didn't get a hot lap session beforehand. So it was pretty much hit it on the head the first time, see what you got, and hope it was enough. I was sitting there. There was 37 cars that had signed in for 602, and I knew I wanted to be about mid-pack, so I waited to go out on the track till it was about midways. But unfortunately, they had us pack in the track and rolled us around, and about all the cars, but about 6 of us were left out on the track when they made the call and said that we were going to be the first group to qualify, which I thought was going to be pretty bad because of the track being really slimy. But with the setup that I had in the race car, it was nothing more I could ask for. It was hold it wide open, get all you could get, and it would take everything I could throw at it. So we're going to jump right on in to qualifying, and hope y'all enjoy, and I'll fill you in afterwards.
Track Raceway. In 2016, laid down, and then in 2021, the Pollard family was purchased by Raceway. Qualifying in our 602 late model sportsman. Cameras right now on the number 44 car. That's Curtis Line. That's on the way down. First group on the track there is Scott, number 16. There, right behind him, number 16. There's number 20. White flag out on this group here, so right now Taylor Gold, quick time, 6.527, so 121 right there. We expect to time on pretty quick. That group is over. Right now,
as y'all can see, that in qualifying, it was wide open. Hold it down, get all you can get. And we ended up third out of 37 cars, which is phenomenal in that group of cars. In the state of Georgia here, we got a lot of 602 drivers. And for my name to stay up there on that scoreboard and it not fall off, and know that my night was pretty good to start off with, I was very, very happy. I kind of hung out there at the trailer for a moment to get ready to go out. Kind of wanted to be mid-pack, but they got us out there and had us roll around the track and help pack it in, and they started calling cars in, and they told us, to stop there on the back straightaway, and there was about 6 of us left out there to get ready to go in, and they told us that we were going to be the first group to be out there on the track. And I tell you, I was kind of nervous, and with that, as they told us they were going to give us kind of a caution lap to fill out the track, and I was going around through there and kind of just playing with the car a little bit, and it seemed pretty happy with what it had. And they brought us to green, and I never let out unless I set the car. Other than that, I was to the floor, and everything I wanted out of that car, it was there. It was wide open, hammer down, get all you can get. And like I said, for my name not to fall off that scoreboard was a very big thing to me. And most of the hard stuff was done for the night. I got back to the truck, kind of went over a few more things and made some more adjustments on the car, get ready to go to the feature, and change some stuff to try to maybe keep the front end out of the dirt, because I knew it was going to get really rough. And it was everything I could do. But we're going to go ahead and jump on into the feature, and hope y'all enjoy.
Anthony Mayo there on the second row inside, but it's don't count out that one there on the 4th row inside. The 17M of Brandon McDaniel, they're right behind him. Peyton Stevenson. So watch those two. And on further back in the field, the 22 of Daniel Brewer. They're coming back to the green. Those at home get ready. Those 10 bar
Brad, you're going to see a barn burner in this feature, and here we go.
Eric Spencer brings out the green flag.
Big time, right in front of everybody.
Whoa!
Over and over.
Jonathan Martin crashes and rolls. And that's going to bring out a red flag on our initial
Look at
start
the front
attempt.
end of Parrish Duncan.
Parrish Duncan, the 55, your outside pole sitter. We have one car up on the wall on the infield, so havoc ensues on our start attempt here.
The second time this year. Give it up for Jonathan Martin in the number 90. He's out of the car.
Sliding up from the 3rd row to the outside ring. Anthony Mayo inside. Here we go. And have him slide high. Clear Anthony Mayo to third.
Cody Newton and
Watch
Tate
that 66,
Nicholson.
everybody. Watch the inside second row there.
Chaz Haskins covers the bottom on that restart, so we're back underway with the green flag from Eric Spencer. Haskins goes right up to the top.
Mayo may get him. Let's see. And he does. Mayo on the outside. He's still listening to Jamie Nicholson Jr., still doing it.
And now Mayo setting off after Haskins, but you can see him get through the ruts and lose some momentum. So Haskins puts lap 16 on the board, and he has clear track in front of him.
Here comes Blant Duke in the 39 to the outside. Blant Duke loves the outside too. There as they come by this time. 3 to go. Look for Blant Duke. He's going to dive to the bottom, try and take over second place, and he's not able to do it on the bottom. Watch the 39 go to the outside down here in 3 and 4.
Blant Duke, a winner this season here at Senoia, but in the hobby stock class earlier this season.
All right, guys, that wrapped us up for the night of racing at Senoia. We started third. There was a really big wreck there on lap 1. Glad we barely missed that. Glad Jonathan Martin's okay after that wreck. That was a pretty violent one. Saw it all happen. Kind of go down there on the first straightaway out of the corner of my eye. And we restarted the race. I restarted back third because we didn't complete a lap. And kind of hung out there for a while. It was, pretty hammered down. It was muddy. I'd kind of settled in, and I've seen that the leaders were catching the lap car, so I knew I needed to start picking up the pace. But I'd started pulling a few tear-offs and got up close to them, and by the time the next caution had come out, I'd already pulled all my tear-offs, and I couldn't really see, so we were going around under caution. I was looking through the visor, trying to keep my hand up, keep mud off of me going around under caution, and we got ready to just restart the race. I was lined up on the outside. It's kind of where I'd been running all night. I felt very comfortable, and we got ready to come to green, and, unfortunately I got sprayed pretty good going down the first straightaway with mud, and trying to hang with Chaz Haskins going down the back straightaway, it really covered me, and I was able to get into second, stay there for a few laps, but unfortunately I fell back because I just couldn't see. I floated up real close to the outside wall in turn 2, and then when I went off into 3, I just missed where I was running, kind of got up the slick, and I could see Blant Duke down beside me, and didn't want to put him up in the wall or beat down with him going down the straightaway, and just decided to kind of roll back on out of it, and Taylor Cole slid back up under me, and I ended up coming in 4th, which is phenomenal. Could not ask for anything more. The car did wonderful, had a great night racing, and it was the best I'd ever done down there, and very, very happy. And I couldn't have done it without my sponsors, Priscilla Stevens. She helps me out a lot. And of course, she's my better half, but she helps me. And Advanced Roofing, Thomas Boswell, Hyde Services, Brian Hyde, they're on board with me. Can't thank them enough for all their support. Integra Shocks by Diamond, Dale Thurman, he is hands down one of the best shock guys I could ever ask for. Anything I've ever asked for, he handles it. And any questions I ever have, he explains what is going on and what I need to do. And we talk pretty good, and I could not ask for anything more from him. And Cody Haskins with KRC Power Steering, he allows me to call him, bounce some ideas off of him, talk to him, see what he thinks. And I could not ask for better support from any of them. And I want to thank them all. Until next time, y'all have a good one.